I'm Jonathan Knight, and this is B-Movie Badness. The movie I'm going to review tonight, well, my good friend Tony Marcello of SOVHorror.com has sent me not one, not two, not three, but 6 titles to review. He has licensed 6 movies from the Warlock Home Video Library. If you don't know what Warlock Home Video is, it was created by Chris Seaver, who was the creator of Low Budget Pictures. And if you never heard of Low Budget Pictures, he produced and directed movies like all the Teen Ape stuff, the Filthy McNasty series, Malva Zombie Ass Kicker, Ski Wolf. I mean, I think on one of the featurettes on one of the DVDs, he said they did about maybe 45 movies total, and like hundreds of shorts. So they did a shit ton of stuff. And after 20 years, he got kind of sick and tired of doing the low budget picture stuff. So he decided to make a new company that would be all about him and his friends making these movies that were basically lost shot on video movies from the 80s and 90s. And that's exactly what he did. And the first title he did, the first one I'm going to review, is Barbecue. Now, before I get on to the movie, let's look at this art right here. This is fucking beautiful. I'm sorry for the glare. This is beautiful art. It says right on top here, horror and banned in 13 countries. This looks like an 80s, artwork from an 80s horror movie. But what is Barbecue about? Barbecue, I'm going to read the back of it, is about 2 friends, Rick and DJ, who are throwing the biggest barbecue the town has ever seen. All the most popular kids will be there. What they do not know is that their barbecue is about to turn deadly. When a diseased rat stumbles upon the party and urinates on the steak, there will be more than fine meats on the menu. Who ordered the side of death? Anyone who eats the meat will become flesh-eating zombies. The only ones who can't stop this party of sheer terror are all-around do-gooders. Moonbeamer for muscle-bound hunk boyfriend Brody. Barbecue will make you scream till you're hungry for more. Now, Barbecue, among all the Warlock stuff, is not a very long movie. It's only 34 minutes long. I think all the Warlock stuff is pretty much under an hour. But the thing about it is, it entertained me more in 34 minutes than most theatrical movies do in 2 hours. That's incredible, because this was really, really entertaining, and it completely nailed the 80s look and feel of a shot and video movie from the 80s. It was perfect. It perfectly nailed that look and feel. Now, Chris Seaver wrote and directed this with Andrew Baltis under the name Jackson Fleury. Everybody in this movie, all the actors, crew, they use fake names on the movie to help with the illusion that it's an 80s movie. And it worked on me. When I first heard of the Warlock line, I assumed it was lost shot and video stuff, and then when I watched it and I recognized the actors from all Seaver's other work, I was like, oh, this is a Chris Seaver movie, and I got more excited after that. But what makes this movie entertaining, like I said, it's only 34 minutes. It doesn't bullshit around. Like most Chris Seaver movies, it has a lot of fun, over-the-top characters. I think the main guy, which I believe is Rick, who is played by Andrew Baltis, who has a mullet. I believe he has a hat with a mullet attached to it, and he has a tank top that says Dragon Sound, which automatically made him my favorite character in the movie. And DJ is played by Chris Seaver himself, and he's really a lot of fun. I think those 2 characters are probably the most entertaining thing in the movie, just because they continually, along with Lance, this other guy, take off their glasses off and on, off and on. I think this is hilarious gag. And speaking of Lance, he's played by Alec Lambert. That character has appeared in quite a few Chris Seaver movies. I know he was in the Weirdsies. He was in Sex Watch, which is another Warlock movie, but it wasn't shot on video. He's appeared quite a bit in Chris's work, and he's always a lot of fun. And this might be the first one he was in. I'm probably wrong on that. Not Alec Lambert, but the character of Lance. It's the first one. But pretty much the movie is them going to the barbecue. They eat the contaminated meat. The rat pisses on it. And they become zombies. If I have anything negative to say about it, really is I was expecting more out of the third act. Excuse me. When they become zombies, I wanted a little bit more. I wanted there to be more gore, more rampage. But that's just me being a greedy bitch, because I was still very much entertained with what they gave us. Chris Seaver himself says on special features that he wasn't particularly happy with the outcome of this movie. But I was very much entertained by it. I thought it was a lot of fun. The characters were fun. There was enough gore. I thought the rat was pretty funny. The music was great. I really love the music. You can, if you watch the trailer that I embedded at the end, the music is really good. Um, Now, as for the special features that Tony put together, there is several. There is the introduction by the Warlock, which I forgot to mention up front, but Warlock is the like crypt keeper like host who introduces them each movie. Each Warlock movie. He's a guy in a black robe and he introduces the movie. I believe he's on every single one of them. Don't quote me on that, but I'll mention it. There's an audio commentary with the cast members, moderated by Chris Seaver. Couple of the special features are made as if this was really a movie from 1986, so they used the fake names. They talk about it like it was in the past. That was the 25th anniversary. So they keep the illusion up, because there's also an on-set interview with the cast, which again is pretending the movie's 1986, and then there is an interview with director Jackson Furley, keep on saying it wrong, Furley, who is an actor who's just, he's pretending this is a movie that he made in the 80s. There was a Friday the 13th actor, or like an extra that was in Friday the 13th that's in the movie. It's actually a lot of fun. They do a good job of, pretending it's an 80s movie. There's also an SOB, the True Independence episode, Warlock Home video behind the screams. That's part of the stuff that Tony shot for his documentary, which is shot on video, The True Independence. And that's really entertaining. There's actually more of that throughout the other Warlock DVDs, which I will mention when I get to it. There's also Chris Seaver on Barbecue. This is a recently filmed interview. There's a recently filmed interview where he talks about his thoughts on the movie. He's disappointed about the outcome of it. Why he started Warlock Home Video. It's really a lot of fun. It's only 3 minutes. I wish there was more to it because I really like hearing Chris talk about the movie. But it's really entertaining. There's also a super fan interview with Adam Riot Thorne. Now, I want to give a shout out to Adam Riot Thorne. He is a member of my Facebook group, B-Movie Madness. And his interview is really, really a lot of fun. He talks about, his thoughts on Warlock and all that. And he even shows off his cat at the end, which is a gorgeous cat. In his VHS of Barbecue, which I'm jealous of. There's also, of course, Warlock and SOVHorror.com trailers. A whole bunch of, I think there's every single Warlock trailers on there, and trailers for every single thing that Tony has put out, including Mr. Ice Cream Man, which is coming out sometime soon, I believe. And I can't wait for that one. But yeah, Barbecue. Barbecue was so much fun. I mean, is it as good as the cover? No, but the cover is, a lot of movies back then had cooler covers than the actual. They were cooler than the actual movie. And that's part of the fun of it, discovering this stuff. And if you're a fan of Chris Seaver and you're a fan of shot on video stuff and you have not seen these, I recommend picking up every single one of them. Because they're fun. They feel exactly what they are. A bunch of guys hanging out on the weekend making a movie. It feels like a group of friends making a movie together. And that's what makes them movies so much fun, so charming. So yes, definitely pick it up. You can pick it up at SOVHorror.com. I will have a link down below. Also, Tony has opened up a new store where you can buy SOVHorror.com merchandise. T-shirts, coffee cups, pillows, posters. You can buy a whole bunch of cool shit. And I'll link for that will be down below as well in the description. If you like my channel, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Let me know, are you a Chris Seaver fan? What's your favorite Chris Seaver movie? Are you a shot on video fan? What's your favorite shot on video movie? Let me know below. It's been really fun talking about Barbecue. I'll catch you guys later. I'm Jonathan Knight. This was B-Movie Madness. Thanks for watching.